Hello, welcome to my video, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is your fellow Nigerian. I'm very happy to do this today concerning what is going on today in Nigeria, where you see these beads everywhere. So I wanted to actually do this to show you where it all started from, where they are all coming from, and who should wear them and who should not. It's a very important history, and we must not try to imitate others just because their culture is beautiful. And of course, if you want to wear something like that, you can wear it, but you don't have to organize your marriages. I'm talking about traditional marriages. And put on these beads and wear these sort of costumes and say that is who you are. And it's only people without value that will do something like that, because what I want to show you here is the origin of the beads, who should wear them and who should not, because in the past it is just like the Nigerian military uniform, where today anyone that would dare wear it, if you are not a military man, and you'll be beaten and be arrested. That is the way it was before. But as you know, things are actually going down. Cultural decline, moral decline everywhere in Nigeria, and because of that, look at this man right here, Akinzuwa Energy of Obazua. You see, he's under Oba of Benin. These are the people that work with the Oba of Benin. So, like I was saying before, and you are going to see more of that. Like I was saying before, so because of a lot of decline, in culture, social, and everything in Nigeria, they brought these beads to the studios. It all went viral in the Nigerian society. That everybody just embrace it. There's nothing wrong about that, okay? Since we have people now that has no value, so but what I want to show you is that if you are not from Benin, you are not from Esan or the Ishan people, you are not from Urobo, Ishekiri, I don't think you have the right to wear one of these beads or put on any of those costumes and say that's who you are. So this is what I want to show you right here. As you can see right here, you see the presence of this bead right here. You see that man with white, with that special round bead. It's very round. They are like that. Okay, these are the chiefs or the energy of Oba of Benin. Okay, and all of that energy, you still have special titles, which you are going to see as I'm going through these videos. Okay, so what you are seeing here is a culture that has been inherited. You see, this is the Oba of Benin right here, the one that just passed away. I think these are the chiefs right there, the people that they actually the people that actually come together with him. He will call them or to have a meeting as to where to whenever they want to do something concerning their people. These are the kind of member of parliament. Okay, so but what you are seeing here is a culture that has been inherited from generation to generations. All those things are not just being copied, try to be modified. They didn't just come around to try to modify their culture and say we want to be like other people. You can see that man right here. What that man is throwing up is two of them. They have the Ada, they have the Eben. In Eastern land they call it Ada and Eben. Okay, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to see similar one coming from Eastern people or the Ishan people, and the Ishan people, they are not trying to copy it, because they are all of the same lineage. According to history, you can see this another man here, Eso of Benin Kingdom. Probably that's a title, not probably. That is a different title. He's not an energy, but a title from the palace. It's a big title. You are going to see a lot of them here. In this also they have that, where they will have the energy of so town in Israel, and the energy will have title, which I'm going to show you later. As a matter of fact, it's just a similar thing. So what you are seeing here, like what I want to say, all these things that you are seeing here has been inherited. They are not try. You see that red one? This is danger. It represents blood. And they didn't just yesterday or last year and say, let's just create this. Like you see some people are doing. No, it has been like that. It's a distinct culture. It has been like that from generation to generation. That is why when the Portuguese arrived there, they have a lot to say about these people. Bronze works, architectural works, great tradition of, even human sacrifice. As a matter of fact, when the Oba of Benin, would die, those days, they had to go outside Benin Kingdom or whatever, go and look for people. 7 people had to be put under him and 7 people on top of him. And that is what I was told by my father. So what you are seeing here, it's not a culture that they try to create. You see what these people wear right here. You are going to see similar one. From Esan, from Urobo, from Esako, the holy heart of Benin Kingdom. You see, exactly what I'm saying right now. You go to Esan land, you are going to see the energy of a particular town there. It will have Oliha. Oliha is the second man to him, to the energy. Okay, it's like when you have a president, you have the vice. Okay, so that's the way that is in Esan land. This is a city of Benin. This is another big chief right here. Okay, these are not the energies. These are the chiefs. What I would call the parliamentarian. What the king serves there. The king serves as governors of those provinces, whether in Benin there or in Esan or in Esako or Urobo land. Those kings serve as the governors there. Okay, but these chiefs are the the lawmakers with the Obas. The Enojis also, they have their own chiefs in their various areas there in Esan or sometimes they are not called Enoji when you go to the Delta, like he's called Olu of Warri, and he has his own chiefs, his own parliament. And as the Oba of Benin, right, he have his own parliament. You see what he wore there. It's a special dress for ceremony. Red, it's danger, it's blood. Okay, and those days, foreigners wouldn't have to come here. What you are seeing here is Igwe festival, I guess, and that is why the Portuguese actually fought with the kingdom, because the Portuguese were not allowed to visit this place during the festival. Foreigners are not allowed to. So I'm going to show you how even the beads, how you cannot wait if you are not from the palace. You must be from the cycle. Either you are the wife of one of these chiefs, one of these kings, or wife of the Oba of Benin, or or the niece, the cousins. You must be related to the palace. Okay, this is what I just want to do right here. You can see this man right here, this is what I'm going to be showing right here. This is the energy of Igwebe. I don't know if you know about Tomikimi, who was once a minister of interior in Nigeria. It's actually from Igwebe. Okay, His Royal Highness Ehizoji, the energy of Igwebe and Okaigun of Isaland. Okay, so this man is not trying to copy. It's not trying to. He can't do it by himself. It's something that he have inherited. The cap there and the bead, you can see it's a special bead. You don't see those things in the market today. It's dark now because it has been passed from generation to generation. This is what I will try to show you right now. The way you have those titles in Benin, that are working with Oba of Benin. You have these titles also in Esan land. Like this man is Okaigun of Isaland. So as you can see, the two cultures are very important, very similar, being from the same history, the same people. You see this man right here, Isehure of Benin. I think he's the second to the Oba of Benin, I'm not so sure, but this man is occupying a very important palace, in Benin Kingdom right here. Okay, look at the way these people cut their hair. I think the Ezama of Benin, Chief Igbinedion, used to cut or usually cut his hair that way or so, if I can remember. His hair also this way, they must do it that way because that represents a different title. It's a beautiful culture, something to behold. You wonder why the Portuguese and the British people had to come in there and stealing those things, because they arrive in a place that is special in Africa. Yeah, the next one what you're seeing right here is you see beads everywhere. Okay, finally, people from outside, even this day right now, you can't just come from outside and wear that bead. I think so, because it has been like that. This is the new Oba of Benin right here. You see that crown, you see the neck, you see the second man right there. The another man with him right there. I don't know those two titles, but what I want to show you is that they didn't just went to the market and begin to buy and sell these beads. I mean, we're talking about Oba of Benin right here, okay? So he have inherited all those things from his ancestors, from generation to generations. So now this is the new Oba now. He has inherited everything. This very crown and the way he actually put everything right here is a ceremonial on costume. He don't dress like this every day. Only when there is a festival or there is a coronation like this. Otherwise, I'm going to show you another one that he have to wear every day. It's just another cap made of beads, and probably with a white costume. With that round bead right there, several of them. Okay, so you are going to see that is the governor of Edo State right there. So you see those women right there. I wish I could pause this video. I don't know how to do that. I gotta make sure that they come up again. Okay, those women that you just saw right now, that is what you are seeing today everywhere. Where people want to organize their marriages, they will wear those things like that. Otherwise, in the past, you dare not, except you are, the wife of Oba or the wife of one of those Enoje or the wife of, one of those chiefs, whether from Issa, from Benin, from Wari as the Olu of Wari, or from, those territory, all the way to where Good Lord Jonathan actually came from, the Ijaw people. Okay, so I'm going to show you a lot of things here. Okay, it's going to be a long video. You just have to bear with me because there are things that I would like to point out to you here. How sacred all these things were in the past. Like I said before, because we are living, you see this lady right there. Okay, that is a typical, a palace woman. Okay, so you see that is the new Oba right there. Ewari 2, the Oba of Benin Kingdom. So I'm going to show you a lot of things here as we move on. So what you're seeing right here is the former president of Nigeria. That's when he was the president, Good Lord Jonathan. He's actually from the same kingdom, from the same area that we're under the control of Oba. So he has the right to wear something like this to come and visit the Oba. I don't think he had to decide that by himself. He must have, maybe he's a chief of his place, so he has the right to put on something like that to come and visit the Oba of Benin.
President Jonathan said the courtesy visit on the Omonoba was to inform him the Benin monarch also welcomed the president and his delegation with songs.
Okay, this is what I was saying right now. This is the Enoje of Ewuhimi in Isha. Okay, Ewuhimi is not the biggest town or place in Isa land. Okay, I think Urumi is bigger, followed by Ubiaja or Irua, maybe before Ewuhimi. But there is this strong tradition of royal, present right there in Ewuhimi. I was there one time, So what you are seeing here, you can see what I showed you before from that Igwe festival. People were throwing that that I don't know, they call it Ada and Eben, as they were throwing that, from the Oba's parade, and the same thing you are seeing here. These people are not trying to copy. You cannot copy it. When you look at his beads right there, just like the Oba of Benin, it's not the same exactly, but you can see that there's a lot of similarity between the two of them. It's dark now because it has been passed from generation to generations. You can see there will be a guy there who will be finding him. Okay, that is his job. And you have the other one, those little boys that are going to be carrying some sort of things for him. And and this man is not trying to act here. He's not an actor. It is what has been going on. People have to come from abroad in order to participate in this. It's once in a year. It depends. Okay, his beads were not bought in the market today, like what you are seeing today. Those beads has been inherited from his ancestors, from generation to generations. And like I said before, the way he wore this thing on his neck and everything is it's a ceremonial costume. After that, he had to put things in a special place and wear the other one, and which I'm going to show you later. So as he's throwing that, it must not fall down. There's a way something they really throw very hard. If it fall down, it's a sign that something bad is going to happen, either to him or to his people. Okay, so that is what you are seeing right there. So I'm still going to show you something here from a different town entirely from Ishan. Okay, or let me take you to a place right here. First of all, let me take you to a place where he was actually doing the dancing, the hard dancing, or after this festival, after this parade, where he sat down. You are going to see what he wear there. Let's move on here as we go into this. Okay, yeah, the next video, actually I bumped into this video on YouTube. I thought it would be very important to do what I want to do, and this is the emoji of Ogwa Kingdom. Wow, His Royal Highness Zaiki Victor Agbonmere, and he's OJ2, the Okaiji Bay of Isaland. Okay, the Okaiji Bay of Isaland. We have these emojis, they are attached with titles, and I think it's not all of them. Okay, the same way you have it in Benin there. But the emojis there in Benin Kingdom, right there, I don't know if they have titles also like this, but I know that their chiefs have titles. And of course, you are going to see some chiefs here with titles. Okay, and this is the palace right here. As you can see, Council of Ogwa, because they call it council because they work with the chiefs. These are the chiefs right here. Similar one you just saw from the Benin Palace. What you're seeing here is one of them actually arriving, and you're going to see the way this chief dress. Okay, you see that it's exactly what you see in Benin, because they are the same people, they say lineage, they say ancestral connection. Okay, they are not copying it. It is what they've been doing. It is what they have inherited. When you come from a place, your kings and your chiefs have not been wearing this before. Just because it's going on in Nigeria right now, everybody are wearing it, and your chief, your king is wearing it, it is fake. So what you are seeing right here, you see this lady right here, the wife of the Enoje. They are called Enoje. Okay, it is what you are seeing today in the media. People marrying with this. Okay, and it's all good, but I'm showing you that they are coming from the palace. Okay, you see these boys right here holding that, and look at these women dancing. It's what you are seeing everywhere today being sold in the market. Here it's only the people from the palace that can wear such. The women, that the wives, the ex-wife of the father, the sisters, and all those from the inner, from the palace. I mean to say, you see these women right there, they are from the palace. Nobody should wear this. Okay, but in the studio right now, everywhere people can wear it, but it is good. But you must be someone who's coming from such places. If you don't have it, your kings never have it, your parents never told you any history about all this, all of a sudden your kings, you want to go to the studio to have photograph with it and say that is your tradition. It means you are subverting history. You are trying to steal from others. Okay, so this is Asian people right here. Exactly, if not exactly, I mean similar. Dance, rituals, songs, as we just saw from the Benin palace, from the Benin kingdom. Okay, so that is what you are seeing right here. And I thought this video is very important to do this. And like I said before, he's gonna dance with, throwing that eben. I think that is the eben. I'm not sure. There are two of them, but that thing must not touch the ground. When it fell down, something is gonna happen. It's a bad sign, or it's a bad omen, if you will. Okay, so you can see now they are not practicing it. It is what they have inherited. Okay, those boys holding those things, those 6 boys. Okay, you have 3 from this side, 3 from the other side, or 5 of them, I guess. So they are like slaves in the palace. Okay, they have to live their life there. They cannot go away from there. Okay, that is their job. All right. So what they are doing here is like what they have in Benin there, what they call Igwe Festival in Benin. This is another festival right here. I don't know the name, but in Esa or in Ishan land, okay, you have similar thing going on where every year or every 3 years, depends. People have to come from all over the world to come and celebrate with their people. Okay, actually some of them will last for 3 days, some of them 6 days. It depends. Okay, so that is what you are seeing right here. There is kind of jubilation, dancing here. They have to do this for for some hours. I'm doing this not only to tell you this the story or the history about these people, Ishan and Benin, boy. I'm doing this because of the bead, just to show you where it all coming from. And this king, or the energy, you can see, those necklaces there, those beads right there, they are dark. That's the way they are, because they are very old, right from the creation or the genesis of this very town right here. I cannot tell you how old this place is, from generation to generations. So he basically inherited all these things from the father, and it has been like that. And that is why there are rules there. There are things that they have to adhere to, the way they dance, the way they throw things, how some women cannot go to some particular place, how not everybody can near the king, and the type of dance he had to dance. This is now something that you have to say you want to just go to the market and buy and try to copy other people's culture and wear that cap and say that is who you are. No, these people are not like that. It is who they are, and that is why now that the whole thing is outside, the whole thing has went viral in the Nigerian society. Women want to marry with these beads, men want to marry with it. So I think it's all good, but you have to be people from these places. Okay, this is what I want to do.
Today on Heritage, we are at the palace of the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewa II, where he will be moving to Auchi to pay a thank you visit to the people of Asako for their contribution during his coronation.
Okay, we just heard from that lady right now that Oba of Benin, the new Oba of Benin, was to visit, Edo North, people from Asako, that's Auchi people. And here is it. This is what I want to show you. Why, I talk about why they are so different. How the Islam has conquered that part of, Benin Kingdom or Benin Empire, I mean to say. They are Edo people, but they are so different. You can see the king, look at Ikelebe Tiridi Otaru of Auchi. Momo is a very powerful family, okay, Momo family in Auchi or in Edo State, if you will. But you can see the way this man dressed, like Hausa man. Okay, this is what I was talking about, how Islam came into Nigeria all the way from Kogi State. They conquer, Okwila people to Auchi. From Auchi, they enter a part of Ishan. I made mention of Irua. If I will have some videos now for you, you are going to see the Enoje of Irua. I don't even know whether it's called Enoje there, because they seem to be very different. Okay, so you see this man right now, he's very different from everybody. I'm gonna show you other photos from Ishekiri, from Urobo, from of course Olu of Wari. You are going to see that they are just like the Benin people and the Ishan people. Okay, but the Auchi people, because of the Islam, the presence of Islam, it's as if they were not actually, having any relationship. I mean to say with the kingdom of Oba, that Benin Empire. Okay. I'm actually going to round up this video right now. So I'm going to show you some images right here. Try to compare the Olu of Wari and the king of Ishekiri and the rest of them, because they are the same people. Okay, but what you are seeing right here, this is a typical Ishan man. He's not a king, but a typical way the Ishan people dress. I think he's actually marrying here. He actually covered up, his wife. The wife is on the other side. So that is the way they dress. This has nothing to do with royal costume. Okay, so this very one is what I talked about before. Okay, and how people now marry, bringing those things from the palace. Okay, and the man actually incorporated crown, the Enoje crown, with the typical Ishan tradition of these wrapper and with stick and wear that white underwear right there. It's a typical Asian culture. In case you see something like that, on Facebook or anywhere. Okay, they're like Adaze, even though they are not Adaze. How can you marry like a king and princess when you are not? Okay, but that's where it is now. So this very one right here, I've dealt with this before, but in order to show you the similarity between these and of course those from the Delta people, that is why I actually put this once again. You can see this man right here, the Okajigbe of Isaland. You can see the setup right there, how everybody out there, the wife, this is typical old tradition of the Esan Enoje, or Enoje from Esan. Okay, as a matter of fact, the Enoje of Ogwa is very popular, even though the place is not so big, but it has a lot of place, and a lot of respect, I mean to say. So the most educated, I mean, the father was. And here you see Olu of Wari. It is the same setup. Okay. As a matter of fact, my dad told me that it was the Oba of Benin that have to actually bless them. Okay, probably give them one of those beads, I don't know. So, but that's the way it was before. So that is why you can see there are no differences between what we have just saw before from the Enoje of Ogwa, of course, from the Palace of Benin. Probably sometimes the color is different, because here now you can see their bed is red. It is strange. Okay, and the way their chief wear their shirt is different, even though it's white. Okay, but that of Ogwa that we have saw, it's not different from that of Benin. The way the chief came out of that car, you see, is exactly the same dressing. As a matter of fact, the distance is not actually far from each other. They are brothers and sisters. Okay, so what you are seeing right here is the same bead, because we are dealing with the beads. Okay, so the ram bead from the chief and the crown, but it's a little bit modified. Anyway, they are the same. Okay, here is Okerefe one, Ovi of Egbaha Oto Kingdom. I think these are Ishekiri people, right? And I'm not so sure, or they are Robo. I think this is Robo. I don't know. So, because I'm so sorry. It's not because I don't want to know. I want to know. That is why I actually downloaded this image. In case you are from this place, and don't get me wrong that I couldn't tell, because I find it difficult to actually separate everybody there. Just the same way people are asking me who is Issachar people, who is when you go to Auchi, there are a lot of tribes there. I mean, in and around Auchi right there. But sometimes we just call them Issachar people, but they are not. So this one I should have read something about it before I actually do the image. But yeah, I think they are Urobo people, the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so yeah, but the main thing I want to show you, however, is the the beads. Okay, this is what we are dealing with today. You can see it is the same thing. You see the king there, you see the chief with that round bead. Is very significant. Okay, they are the same type of beads everywhere. Of course, some of the dresses are different, based on culture, but that of Isham, especially that of Ogwa that we have just seen, we can see that it's not different at all. The women wear this white, always about white and red, and white clothes and red bead and red clothes, like we have seen from the Oba palace. The Oba with red, very red. That is danger. Okay, so because the bead is actually sometimes red or dark red. So yeah, that is the way it is. So okay, right here once again is the Olu of Wari. Okay, that is the Nigerian former president. Probably he just paid homage, or he was someone than they, I don't know. And you're gonna see this very one look more or less like that of Benin. It's very different from what we saw before from the previous one. Okay, you can see his chief right there, probably his vice with the ram bead. Okay, that ram bead is what you see in Benin. You see it in Ishan. When you see those chiefs there, they have that ram bead. It's very, very significant. It's very important. Okay, not everybody can wear that. You can wear any other bead, going around organizing your marriage or whatever, but that round one, dark round one, it is very, very unique. It is unique to, the chiefs, okay? Because that had to do with a title. That means you are a chief. If you see that man right there between Jonathan and the Olu right there, the Olu of Wari, the man by his right there, that round bead, that black round bead, not really black, but it became dark because it's old. He probably also inherited it from his parents. So, but look at the Olu right there, or what I would call the king, or because we don't need to translate these titles. I don't like it. I don't like to call them kings. Kings are different. Olu is different. Inoje is different. Oba is different. Okay, it is who they are, and that is their names. Okay, you don't say, take for instance the emir of Kano is a king. It's not a king. It's an emir. Okay, thanks for listening and for watching. God bless you. So it is good for us to know our culture, our history, and where we belong, so that we don't just have to go around wearing initial map, putting on a showcase, doing traditional marriage. That would be very wrong. Okay, so yeah, that is the way it is. Thanks for watching once again. Talk to you next time. If you like this video, thumbs up, and if you have anything that you want to discuss, let's do that. Okay, God bless you.
If I don't be here, I will. Whether I back on the car, we will take the right time. I will. Let me revive. Me who more, me on any this way. Me the home on no say. Me back in le, me no pro. Where I will. Oh, what? Or on the monasha. Where I will. Me on let me tell no time for me. I'm